Hello, my name is George and I'm with Cypress Truck Lines, and I'm here to describe a little bit about the Vorad system. This is the display that's on the dash panel here. You got two buttons. One's the volume button. There's not a whole lot that the volume is going to do because we still want it to beep for you to let you know when you're getting close enough to a vehicle. But you can turn this either left or right. The next button is the range volume, or the range button. This also has a plus or minus. That's not really going to do too much as far as picking up further distance or closer distance. But the most important thing about this range button, if you are ever in an accident, you need to press this button, hold it for about 4 or 5 seconds. You're going to see these lights here light up, letting you know that the last 10 to 12 minutes of your last trip has been saved. There's two sets of lights. As you get closer to a vehicle in front of you, they're going to start blinking up, which we'll show you later on in the video. If you ever have this fail light come on, you need to call the shop so we can get that into the repair facility to get that repaired. Now also with the Vorad, we also have a side monitor, which is on this side. It works just like the front sensor, except this one's on the side. If the red light is on and you go to put your right turn signal on, it's going to start beeping at you to let you know there's a vehicle on your right hand side, or some other kind of object there. Alright. This is the front sensor that's on the truck. This is going to send out a continuous signal back and forth from your truck to the object that's right there in front of you. It spreads out to about a 45-degree angle out in front. It's going to let you know if there's nothing in front of you, and then when something cuts in front of you, it's also going to show those lights on in the dash. This is the side sensor I was telling you about inside. This one is just like the front sensor, but it's going to only monitor the things on the right hand side. This one goes out to about a 15-degree angle, so pretty much not all the way to the front of your truck, not all the way to the back of it, but pretty much in your blind spot, it's going to warn you that something's there. This is the side sensor I was talking about earlier. The red light means that there's an object on the right hand side from us. If we were to put our turn signal on right now, we would hear an audible beep letting us know that there's an object there and don't turn yet. Kind of keep up. Yeah. Okay, these lights right here are giving you the information about how close you're starting to get to an object. As you see us getting closer, the lights start getting brighter. You got two sets of lights on now, and it's also giving you an audible beep. Okay, with these lights also, if you have the cruise control engaged, the truck's going to automatically slow you down in order to keep you at a safe following distance. So the more the object in front of you slows down, the more your truck's going to slow down also. Once that vehicle in front of you starts pulling away from you, the truck will automatically start speeding up. Okay, I also want to reiterate, if you are ever in a rear-end collision or even an accident from the side, one of the most important things you got to do is hit this range button. When you hit that range button, it's going to save that information from the past 12 minutes of your last trip. It's also important, if you ever are involved in an accident, that you need to let safety know and the shop know that you do have a Vorad equipped truck, so that way we can make sure we get you back into the shop so we can download what happened. One other positive thing about the Vorad system, when a driver gets into a rear-end collision, a lot of times you hear about, well, that car just pulled right out in front of me. One of the good things about this, when you are involved in an accident, it's going to show that truck or that object actually pulling out in front of you. So it's going to record that, and we can use that in a support system to help on our behalf and on your behalf. Another thing with it, it also shows driver behaviors, such as if you're tailgating or if you're doing a whole lot of hard stops and stuff. So we can use these tools, compare them to the rest of the company, how other drivers are doing here at Cypress, and then we could possibly get you to correct those behaviors and become a better driver. Now, of course, I can't tell you everything there is to know about the Vorad during this presentation, but you can use your resources. You can use other drivers that have Vorad systems. You can use myself or anybody in the shop. You can use Danny Drummond in the safety department. All of us have been kind of used to this thing for the past 2 years now. We're still learning it, but it's a good tool.